Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes on Wednesday night. Thanks for tuning in. We are in our 30-foot home to John and Lynn. They own a resort in North Carolina called River Bend. River Bend Campground, River Bend Resort. And this is a model home that we built for them. This is 30 foot. We've got it decorated, but get the best thing about this whole thing, this house, is we are taking it to Atlanta tomorrow. We've been invited to come, and they're going to film it in a Geico commercial. So we're going to have this on national TV. Of course, it probably won't say Incredible Tiny Home, which is fine. But this is, I wanted you guys, we've toured it once before it was decorated. It was kind of under construction. I think I threw Joseph up on there, and he sat, and we were going, this is the night when Lucifer burped real loud. But look at what we did. It's been decorated, looks really nice. This is the living room area, this big picture glass. So we can back up, do a little tour, and see what you think. This is 8'6" wide, 30 foot long. So it's a good size home. And listen, we don't build everything 30. I love 16 footers, 18 footers, 20 footers. I like them small. This is, remember, everything we do here at Incredible Tiny Homes is a custom for the customer. All right? Our floor here, I'm going to do content. We've been told, okay, no more sliding on the water. Right here, 1.5 inch TNG. That's what we make our floors out of. It'll span a good distance, better than probably 3 foot wide across here. These are can lights. Again, like I always say, we call them puck lights from Lowe's. 2 of them for $38, all right? They fit really thin, so they don't have that big can that goes up in the attic or up in a floor joist, all right? This is whitewash, 1x12 tongue and groove, T&G we call it. It's got the V-joint, so we call it a V-joint tongue and groove right there, all right? Teddy stained this for us, beautiful. We did a dark contrast with the whitewash, and then we also urethane the finish, 2 coats, all right? That gives it that sheen, gives it the durability to wipe it clean as you live in it. This loft here, as you've seen, Joseph was sitting in it. It was over, I think it's 52 inches headroom. And you can have a desk, a table, and a chair. This will be a desk for somebody to sit at. This under here, now this loft is 80 inches from here down. 80 inches, all right? 1.5 inch floor, 52 inches tall in our lofts. We use a drop axle, and I showed you that before. Tell you what, we've got a trailer over here, but it hasn't got our axles on it. They brought us a trailer. We need to rock on it, so we just got going. They'll bring the axles later, and we'll throw it on there. Here's the stairs, a loft. Let me take this up here. I'll take you guys for a little bit of a walk, okay? These are our stairs. There's storage on the side. I'm gonna go slow. Hey, Roger Hughes, what's up? Sean, here's a drawer under the stairs. All right, and storage under the stairs. And then that's where the washer and dryer will go, under here. Remember, this is going to Geico commercial, national TV. So I think it's...
That's the fridge, right?
What a great... Oh, I'm sorry. I say the TV.
You said
it's the fridge, linen closet. That's where we put people that are mean to me. We put them right in there. Probably full. Like I'd have to fill it up and then, okay, keep going. This is a bedroom. Nice. That's better. That's a king size bed or better.
Yeah.
Well, we got 87.5 inches. Hello from Oakdale. Hi, Randy crew. Hello, Donna. Cheryl Jones from San Diego. I love San Diego. God, I do. There you go, contrast. I think this would fit awesome in California, wouldn't you? Look at the sheen on that. Listen, and this didn't cost $100,000 or $90,000 or $80,000 or $70,000. Oh my God, how far low is he gonna go? We'll see, won't we? Look, as we come down the stairs, look, I'm shaking. I think I got some problems. This is a butcher block top, all right? What we did is we stained it. You can have it all kinds of colors, but I like this. You can't hardly even tell it's butcher block now, but we stained it for contrast on the walls, contrast to our farm style sink. This is an IKEA sink. And IKEA is not paying me to do this. I'm not getting any money yet. Probably never will. And then this is a faucet, okay? Faucet's from Lowe's. IKEA sink, $105, but the thing is shipping's $349. So it's tough. So we got to order 10 of them at a time. Right here is where we have access to our shower valve. You ever had a problem with your shower valve? That's where we have access to it. I have got an array of lumber I can show you. I got truckloads and truckloads and truckloads of lumber that I've purchased that we've got a planer, and we run it through it. We either bleach it, we'll plane it, and it comes out into some gorgeous lumber. Nobody wanted it because it was gray, it was weathered, and it had been gone for years, and nobody ever took care of it. I grabbed it, put it out here, got it for a really good price, and now we're using it to fill these homes. All these walls is like a second graded T&G. This little knot hole, some of these knot holes, Teddy fills them. This was a complete hole right here. Teddy filled that whole thing up, smoothed it out, sanded it, done. There's probably 20 of them in here that he's fixed. They look beautiful. But we get a really good discount. And you know what? If we wouldn't have used the wood would have been discarded, burned up, taken to a landfill. So we're using it. We're reusing it. All of our cabinets are from our leftovers from doing other jobs. We never throw anything away unless it's about 18 inches in short. We're really, not even less than that, because 10.5 inches we use in our soffit areas. We really don't throw much away at all. Anything we do throw away is because it's broken or it's so bad we can't use it. And then we put it in Lucifer, heat us up when it's cold around here. All right? I think that's a real important note that we do. What else let me show you about the house? Of course, we always use a 3.0 window. And when you're doing your window, these countertops are 36 inches high. Usually got a backsplash. This is all standard measurements in residential construction. And then you've got a nice size window here. It's not a 2 foot, it's 3 foot now that we're using. These are vinyl, okay? Vinyl windows. And what they do is, again, we get them from, you can get them anywhere. And these are about a $50, $60, $70 window. Love the crankouts. We've got a customer that spent thousands on just a couple windows. God, they look gorgeous. But it's either your taste. I love her windows. I think they're awesome. It would just be a lot of money to put that kind of windows in this house, All right. If we don't have the light on in here, let's see here.
We can see it some.
Can you see all right?
Yeah.
We've walked in here before, but maybe my white shirt will reflect the love and the light that we have. Yeah. Shower. Yep. Here we got the shower, 36-inch shower, nice shower. Got lots of headroom in here, the shower head, the valve. I mean, this is a full-size bathroom of like a residential home. Here's your toilet to the side here. Yep. Hot water heater, exhaust fan, vanity. Here's our notorious, you can get these anywhere. We get them Amazon online, 16 by 8.5 inches. Look, you can sit here. That thing is not in my way. I mean, I can read the paper. You guys ever text? I text sometimes when I'm like, resting. I'll text, it's not my way. You get up, look, I can walk her out of the way. So I'm good to go. Then I can go back. I can brush my dentures. Everything's fine. All right?
What's going to go right there?
Nothing. A washer and dryer.
Washer and dryer.
Yeah, washer and dryer. It's under the counter. Washer and dryer can fit right there. I didn't see that with that chair there.
Oh,
yep. I don't know if you can see with the light. Storage. There's a lot of wasted space. I wouldn't say wasted. It's just big and roomy. You can sit counters. You can put an armoire against that wall. You can put a custom-made furniture. And that's what I like about our concept and what we're doing. As you can see, you can put shelves here. You can put upper cabinets everywhere. You can put cabinets up here and down here. You can load it up with tons of stuff. But I don't think you know to do that until you lived in it. Until you've known, God, do I want my knives on this side? Want my forks on this side? Want my pots and pans here? What do I want under there? Do I want my hiking equipment right here? And I'm going to K2 over here. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So I think you need to live in it. And I call it morphing into it, make it fit your own. So, what do you think? Love to have your comments and show you. Tonight I'm going to show you one we're framing in for our workshop. We're getting it in the dry. Susan, if she's looking in, she's the lady we're helping out. We're going to show her hers. her upper loft windows going in right now. I got 3 of my high school boys here tonight. Love them to death. One's an honor student. He actually come in this morning at 6, worked till 10, went back to school. He comes back again at 3, works a couple more hours. He's a great kid. He's tested the highest score on his test scores in the high school. And he's coming here, you know, and he's a junior. So we love him. Most of them, except for Noah, came in here and really didn't have a skill. Noah is raised in a construction home. He came in here just like running. We're proud of this home. Going to Gatco. All right? We're working. It's going to be a little loud. We got compressors, nail guns, grinders, everything's going on out here. But I'm going to walk you through. We have a home that we have a couple out of Miami, David and Maria. We've been talking to a couple days, and hi, how are you guys? You're looking into buying a tiny home, and I thought it was really an honor that they had selected us. They have been to the Tiny Road Home Show, whatever you call the Jamboree festivals, whatever explosion down in Georgia. There was 28 homes. They went and seen them all, and they come back, and you know what? I still got a call from them, which I thought was amazing. That you had 28 other competitors that they looked at, and they still came back and gave me a call, and they still want me to build their home. And we don't go to road shows. We don't go to any kind of shows. I went to the one home show, but because we were invited by our spray foam vendor. He's an awesome guy. He's really helped us out, and I owed that to him. Other than that, we're not going to go to a road show. We're not going to go to any. We're not coming to your road show or anything. We're right here, and we want to talk to you. We want to show you, our audience, right here, of what we do and how we do things. All right? So, but I want to show them. It's called an inverted, and I didn't have a term for it, but it's our inverted loft, and they seen one down there. And I think it's great. I didn't come up with it. I think I found it of a couple in France who had seen it, you know. And somebody had told me, go look at this link, and they liked it. So we built 3 at a workshop. You may have seen in our previous video. So I'm going to show them that one. We've had it before, but I'm going to show you that. Susan's house, and let's take a tour, huh? Nice. Hey, tell you what, let me show you this one here. I'm working over here, but just show you this part right here. We're putting metal in. It's screwed in from the top and from the bottom underneath. We spray foam all the joints. This gentleman doesn't want any real spray foam to fill it in. He wants wool. This little bit of foam is just to seal it up. We're going to put wool in here, and then we'll floor it for the house. And as you can see, we pre-drilled the holes here, and they're self-tapping screws that go down inside there, all right? And we stripped it out. Now, the reason we stripped this out is because you have a steel trailer, and then you got wood, you got insulation. But if you don't have insulation like we normally do underneath with spray foam, this customer is concerned about bridging, and bridging was when the cold, if he's in the northern, he's going to northern New York, that the cold would permeate through the steel and cool his floor. So he'd have a cold strike on every part of his house. So what we do is we put a buffer between the steel and the house, and that gives the time for the house's warmth to actually penetrate into that wood a little bit. So that, just like every house, the hot and cold are always competing to each other, and which one's going to win. So this helps that bridging to prevent that process. All right, over here, we're getting ready for our build. We're doing a 24-hour build. You can check on there, an advertisement on Facebook. We're going to build a 24-hour house and auctioning it off Saturday. This Saturday, be auctioning it off. Please come on and bid. It's going to be a 24-hour broadcast. You guys will bid it Saturday at noon. We're going to bid on it. You might get a home for a great price. All the proceeds goes to a disabled vet here in town. We've already got him as recipient, so awesome guy. But what we're doing is we pre-cut all our 2x4s. We got a little bit of scrap. We use that scrap in blocking and our trusses and our laminates and what we do, okay? We lay them all out. There's some walls. That's for our wood shop. We'll be putting our walls up tomorrow on this one. And then we got Joyce's trailer. She's coming in. She's got a fifth wheel. It's a 22 fifth wheel with an 8-foot fifth wheel stuck on the end of it. And then we've got a 20-foot, 10 by 20 Hobbit house you guys will be able to see me build. We got the trailer. That's Cindy, I believe, out in Utah. Sorry if I got your name wrong. I haven't looked at the file, but she's a sweet lady. I've talked to her several times, and I'm finding I'm getting a brain disorder because I've got so many people that I'm talking to, but I love it. It's good. All I need to do is stay more orderly. We're getting that down. We got a great crew helping us out. Susan, this is your house. That's Eric. Eric is putting in your window. He's cutting it out, as you can see up there. That's the window that'll be parallel to the other one. I'm going to show her something she needs to see with the electrical. Susan wanted a 3-way switch, and let's see what I was going to show you what she recommended or what she requested. Okay, this is Jeffrey. Hey Jeffrey, it's our electrician, and that's Landon and Noah. What she wanted, this is a 3-way switch right here for a fan. Okay, the fan's in the middle of the room. Well, we've got a set of stairs. And this is our thing. Let me show you. This is our floor plan for Susan. Susan, let's see right here, Susan, if you can see this. I don't know if the world can see this floor plan. Okay. Here's the door. Here's your three-way switch. You have a pantry. In between the pantry and the bathroom is a staircase. You'll enter here. It says a 7R, which is a 7-inch rise, but you only got 5 steps. Okay. And we got a window here. All right, so what we'll do is, as you can see, let me come up here and explain. Here's your loft where your framer, the original builder, stopped here at this T where we'll have a wall for your bathroom. Then we're gonna come out as you requested, 10'6" for the floor. So it'll come out 10'6", and it'll notch out for your stairs. But you got a pantry right here, okay? For a 7-inch rise of this horizontal length, you're only going to get about this high on a 7-inch rise. So we'll be a little bit short up here. So I'm going to call you. Well, first I'm going to do a little drawing and tell you how much horizontal length we have, how much vertical length we have to get to. If we stop that stairs at 2 foot down, what you can do is stand completely straight up and sit down on your loft. That's what we do in most homes. So you come down 2 foot, come right here, or your last step was notch, 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 and then have your landing. So I like to have wider treads because when you're coming down, you'll have enough for your foot to hit. You won't scoot out from under you. All right. But Susan, this is your V-groove. We call it tongue and groove. This is 8-inch right here. It was not given completely away. We bought it, but it was a good price. The gentleman's trying to help you all he can in your situation. And that's Noah. That's where your shower will go, your washer and dryer, all that stuff. Okay, and as we go, we'll show you now. The window will go up in the loft. Jeffrey's awesome.
I know, Regina said hi. From Florida.
Hi, Regina. Yeah. All right, man. This is Landon. We've had a lot of interest on David's home, David and Sheridan's. He watches step here. You know, it's a mess here, but it's nothing but activity, constantly moving. I mean, we're talking move, 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 move. Everything is progress, progress, progress. This one here, isn't that beautiful? It's going to the Geico from the outside. I think it's gorgeous. Home. One we're framing in. Well, that one's just about done. They're coming in. They're actually going to come in. Him and her are both, I think, school teachers. I know he is. And they got spring break next week, and they're going to take all their spring break, and they're coming here, and they're working on their home during their spring break. We've left it at that. So I priced it out to where we put the V-groove up inside, and then they're taking it from there. We put the lofts, the V-groove, and the siding on. So, and we're waiting for the metal head to be special ordered. It's a standing seam. Standing seam is no screws, and I'll show you more when we get it. There's no screws on the top. You can screw through the middle, through the top, and they're exposed. Standing seam is about 3 or 4 times more expensive, but the screws are overlapped and they're hidden. So you put a screw here, your next piece overlaps the screw and you never see them. Really nice, it's just pricey, all right? Let me show you, Dave. We don't have electricity on the house because it's ready to be moved. We're going to be bringing this one to the mall. We're bringing 3 homes to the mall so you can see them. All right. This one and 2 more, and they'll be touring over there at College Square Mall. But everybody's been really liking this house. Probably too dark to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
But hey, come to College Square Mall and you can see it. We didn't know. The really unique part, we don't have electricity, is David, he invented the closet. It disappears up into the ceiling, up into a loft. And you crank it. You can have a motor on it, but he's got a hand crank because he's going to go completely off grid here. And the closet comes down, you got all your clothes, and you crank it back up, and it's out of the way. I thought it was ingenious. So
I can tour it at the 24-hour too. So.
Yeah. Let's go over here and this is Samantha from our workshop. Jen, here's her house. Jen's we're pulling out with Jen's here shortly. She's in Vermont. People have just been storing their homes here, which is fine with us. As you can see, we got a lot of space to store them. Jen's here. She's going to Vermont. Of course, you all know the Coons. They've been here for a while, staying with us. And gorgeous truck. He's ready to go. He's ready. They've been staying in their own home in our shop here. They've been living in it. Tony and Bet, they're putting their house up on Norris Lake in Tennessee. So come to Norris Lake. You can look up there. I'll get the campground where they're living. They're actually living in their tiny home. This is 10 by 34 home right here. Beautiful home. We'll tour it as we go. So we got a lot of stuff we can show you guys and keep you interested in what we do. Don't want to bore you whatsoever. In here we got our tankless water heater. If you can see, I know it's a little dark. Tankless water heater. That looks dark.
Yeah.
Here, we got lights in the house. Here, I put a shop light in here. And this is for David and Maria. Let me show you this one. This is the inverted lock, and we've already done it, but again, I just wanted to show you. And this is all custom, so everything you see, you're going to say, oh, I wouldn't do it that way, or I wouldn't do it this way. Well, this is the way she wanted it, and I think it's beautiful because it's the way she wanted it. No, this is the deal. You got a closet, okay, here. You got a closet here, okay. Butcher block. This table flips up. She's got a desk that she can sit at the window. Under here, we got storage under the bed. And look at this right here. Now I know this looks like this is caveman. All right, caveman ingenuity. See that? That's your leg. Lift it up and it goes back underneath. But the guy's gonna say, well, why didn't you put gas shocks on there? You know what? That's a great idea. And we may start incorporating them things. But you know what? This is a heavy bed. You're going to have a mattress on it. I don't know, a gas shock. You have to probably pump it up with air, have it hydraulic. But we're really simple and practical. A gas shock, you're going to have to replace. It's going to go bad on you. Stick, throw it out and get you a new stick. All right? This is the bed. She wanted the storage. And she wanted this right here. TV. She got her sconce lights. 2x6 framing for your floor, like I always tell you, it's 1.5 inches, and then there's your 4x4. We got an egress window in the bedroom to take care of our fire marshal, and we've got our sconce lights. I think it's great. Cool. David and Maria, this is what we got. Now the stairs, as we go up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs, and then you got your top is the 7th one. So if we rise 7, we don't want to do more of a step than 7 3/4. Okay? We want to step below 7 3/4 for a natural flow. Go to the called IRC, International Residential Code Book. IRC, that's what we're trying to build to. Most tiny homes can't be built or don't want to be built to an IRC code. I'm sure because they want different ladders and they want things, and I totally understand that. But we're trying to build to allow the government to allow us to come into their jurisdiction. This is the living room up here. I love this. TV on the wall, chair, sofa. All this right here is for living room. Also, you got all this other corner here. This is 9 feet. I think it's 9 feet. I can't remember. 6, and then we got a 2-foot cantilever on our house. Been a while. It's been in the shop 3 or 4 weeks ago. But I love it. You got your puck lights, your smoke alarm, ceiling fans, not in the way. The other loft over there. Everything can be changed. Now, the type of rails we do, the trim we do is not something we always do. We can use different wood. We can use your oaks. We can use hickory. We can use whatever wood. We can use Brazilian maple, all right? But this is what we did. This house was built in 6 days. The whole thing built 6 days at our workshop, all right? Which is amazing. Spray foam installation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 windows and a door. So, call us, we'll customize your house. This one's customized for her. Inside again, I think we showed you before. Here's her corner shower. Sun, show me the moon. Here we go, look. Metal, got the corner base, and you got your sink, compost toilet. This wasn't in the plan, and that's why she left it, because she wanted a gas washer and dryer. Look at this, big old sucker. Look at that, I mean, that's massive. But you know what? What's not bad is that it's still fit in here, okay? You still get your sink, still get your pooter, and you still got your stackable. We're good. Man, I got my retina scorched there.
Can we show this?
Really?
Yeah, really.
Here we go.
Everybody wants to see the sink.
There you go, everybody. That's an IKEA sink, 105, and I think that faucet was 49.
Yes.
Hey, see that inexpensive light fixture? We got one there, then we got one in the bathroom. That's a vanity light. Okay? That's just the basic light we put in. It's $10 at Lowe's. Yeah, how'd you like that? And that's the light fixtures we use. We'll put any light fixture you want, but that's kind of like in our basic package, is you'll put that on. We put a porch light on it. What I thought, I don't think we have, she bought some exterior lights that she liked that fits underneath the gable, which is real pretty. But we start putting in our soffit lights, right in the soffit. So either way, it doesn't matter. It's probably too dark. You know what? Let me.
We can see it.
I'm gonna put a light in Tony and Bet's. So they
Okay.
can see.
Yeah.
I'll beat you over there if you want.
Okay.
Just watch your step.
I want to get the outside of it.
Ready?
Yeah.
This one's 10 by 34. Tony and Bet. They're local here, Knoxville area. This is the wood we're using. I'm in their bedroom, right here. They got an exterior door that goes out. They've got a lake lot, or in a campground. They got a big old massive deck with a roof over it, and that, so they'll have a big porch. Spray foam, as you can see. Massive. I mean, God, it's just so awesome, you know? So we got that. Here's your bedroom. This is what we've done today. You can just kind of look at the walls. They can see the walls, the progress, what we've done. That's kind of what they want to see, so they're happy. Yeah, nice to be here. This is a shed roof. Solid metal roof. We don't shed it much for optimal, headroom. Look here, just killed it. This is what they're gonna, let me just lay it out, of course, you guys want. Look, bedroom, wall, bathroom, washer, dryer, under the stairs. Stairs will come down, right? Come up, flick it, walk upstairs. That's gonna be like their hangout room. You're gonna have some, just a small sofa. You guys can sit in the sofa up in that hangout room. They're gonna have a tiled shower, okay? This is their toilet, tiled shower, walk-in tiled shower. They got a custom-made vanity that will be partly in the stairs, but it'll be a wall down the stairs this time as they walk up for privacy in their bedroom. Then a pocket door slides out. And what's really cool is this whole area right here, living room. So you got a big picture window. They got a 48-inch French door system. Then they got a U-shaped kitchen in here. Big U-shaped kitchen. They can cook and hang out. She's got antiques and just be really cool. Oh, we got a loft over here. She's called tonight. It'll be, I think, 6 foot, she said, on my text. We'll bring out the loft. This loft will be accessible with a ladder for storage or overflow for children, kids, whatever. 10 by 34. Still use drop axles. We build it exactly like we do our other homes. 10 by 34 drop axle. Still 13 foot 6, still 6 foot 8, still 52 inches headroom on a 10 foot. We'll do it on a 12 foot, we'll do it on a 14 foot, we'll do it on an 8 foot 6. Right. I want to probably go back in the home that was the Geico house.
Okay.
And I've got some news I wanted to share. You know what? Let's go in the workshop. Will we still have signal?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Should.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. But I got some news I wanted to share with you that we just received here that I'm kind of proud of. And this is the news. This is our workshop. This is where Kevin works, building all our cabinets. These are our stairs we build out of wood and sand. We got treads. It's not a high-dollar wood shop. Every bit of that plywood at OSB is used. It was discarded. It wasn't square. It wasn't nothing. The insulation is the only thing that was new. The studs were almost rotten. We got them out of salvage. We had to put 2 and 3 studs together to hold the wall up. The walls is temporary. Them braces are just leaning against the steel beams up there. This is an old mezzanine. This is an old factory that built nylon, rayon, polyester. But Kevin builds cabinets in here. This is going to our 24-hour build. I think he's already taken the kitchen out. He already built the kitchen cabinets for it. This is a bookshelf. What we're going to do is we're going to have the toilet sit in front of this, compost toilet. And we made a secret compartment that will go down in behind the toilet.
Ooh.
So you can hide all your valuables. And it doesn't have a back on it because we're going to use the interior wall as a back. All right? Shelves removable in case you want to put a rod across, whatever you want. But this is going to go into the 24-hour build. We built the kitchen cabinets. We've got this cabinet. We got 2 bookshelves. We got 2 flip-up tables. And the home is going to have a bed that pulls out from underneath the kitchen bathroom floor. Everything's on the main floor. And that's what I wanted to tell you about. Hope you're not bored yet with me. We've got a letter from the local builders zoning board and the building commission here in our county, Hamblin County, Morristown. If anybody's looking or watching, thank you so much for recognizing us. They've always been very good to me. They've come out here, they've inspected our work, complimented our work, and I thank them for that because they didn't have to come. They could have totally ignored us. But I got a letter from them. And they said, if you want, Randy Jones, Incredible Tiny Homes, if you want your homes to be in our county, these are a list of credentials that we need, list of amenities, list of rules that you have to abide by to put them in the county. I thought it was nothing but a compliment to get a letter and saying, hey, if you can do this, we'll allow it. Well, when they first come, I asked them to come and do my inspections, electrical and plumbing, or electrical and framing, but they couldn't because their jurisdiction is only on a permanent foundation, like a home. But now they're saying they will come and they'll inspect our framing and our electrical from a state inspector. They'll come inspect them, right? And they'll allow us to put a home in Hamilton County if it passes all inspections, and there's about a 14 list of criteria that we got to stick by. I seen them all. The biggest thing was a 3-foot wide staircase, but I'm building the one in Hamilton County in Friday. I'm trying to build it conducive to all theirs, and we're hoping. We've been so pushed, haven't got the plans to them. Hopefully, if they can come out and they can inspect it, it doesn't have to be, but we'd love to have the building inspector, electrical inspector come out if they have time to come and see what we're doing. So, but I thought that was a great win for the tiny home movement, not just me, but for everyone. So even competitors in the town that are building tiny homes, which I hope, yeah, they can do the same thing. So I'm sure if they know about you, they'll send you a letter. But for me to get a letter from them, I thought was an honor. That was really good. So the thing is 120 square feet of floor space and not a habitable room, which would be a bedroom. It can't include a habitable room. So we've got that in this home. The home we're building is 24 foot long. It's kind of a flip down front porch. It's going to be awesome. Flip down front porch, covered 4-foot porch, pull out bed. So everything's on the main floor, bathroom, kitchen, smoke alarms and all that stuff. So we're going to see how that does with and it's all IRC. They follow the IRC. Tidbit, content, talking about it. All right? We're talking about building these homes to code. We've got other credentials out there, and I'm, of course, doing skits, showing you guys. Hopefully, there's a lot on there about everything we do, we try to apply to knowledge to help everybody and things that we're learning. To have a code, an RBIA certification. All right, RBIA, of course, everybody knows is for campers. Well, I didn't want to be RBI certified because I'm not a camper. Okay, there's other certifications out there. Okay, you've heard of a couple of them out there, and what they are just people that are using a third-party inspection to form a company, to form a corporation, to form a business, which is fine, it's great for you. Now, the more that they're popular, the more they knock on doors of insurance companies, the more they knock on doors of banks and saying, hey, I got a third-party inspection by credentialed professionals in the field of industry of construction. We can stamp this home is built properly. And hats off to them, they're doing great. But you know what? Hats off, Hamilton County is not asking for that. They're not asking for those credentials from that company because they have their own. And this is what I think is like really an awesome step forward. That if this will continue in counties across America and cities across America, you don't need a third-party inspection. You don't need RBI. You don't need these other guys just forming up these certified, because they cost tons of money. Some of them cost a couple $1,000s to get a stamp that says, hey, this thing's built right. Or you can use your local county board and your tax money, your money that you're paying goes to your local community, which I don't mind doing. I don't mind paying a building fee or an inspection fee. There's nothing wrong with that, even if it's a couple $100, and it's really not even that. So they'll come out, the state inspector will do your electrical. The county inspector or the city will inspect your framing, and that's what you want. Nobody wants to hide behind something that's not built right, I think it's awesome. If they could let that go, and we adhere to the IRC building codes, and not every home is going to do that because we want to be creative. We're living in buses, we're living in vans, and we're living in all these gypsy homes. I love every one of them. I think they're awesome to get on there and watch these creative people. But people that, if you want to have mom live in the back, if you want your son live in the back, or you want a home that can be sold across and be kind of, traded throughout the United States, we need to stick, because we live in a governmented country, we have to abide by the rules somewhat. But by them coming to me, they've bent down to come to me, and I need to bend their way to try to make that happen. I think it was great. I mean, isn't that bipartisan, what do you call it, bipartisanship? Yeah, coming together for common good. And that's what I'm all about, I think it was awesome. So that was my big news of coming in my mailbox, and that's what we're trying to do, Hamilton County and Moorestown has allowed me to be here to work. Hats off to you guys. Thank you very much. And it's just an opportunity. My guys today told me, they said, hey, we love working here, and I'm showing you all, this is a big deal. Whoever thought that this age we could have videos and show you everything we do and how we build. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. We hopefully come back and we fix our mistakes, We learn from you all. We learn from competitors. We learn from everybody else. We'll make changes and we'll do the best we can. The thing that you can guarantee on me is I will give you all that I have to give you a beautiful product, a good and safe product. And if I know anything about anything, I'll change it to make it better. And we are going to stay low on our prices. 16-foot home starts at $25,000. Still. Okay? Bring it on. I'll work with your budget. We got Lean On Me financing if you need it. Another one, we're working with a finance company right now. He said this week. I'm hoping I'll hear from him tomorrow. I know I told you that last week, but you know how things drag on. So we're looking into that to maybe help in our financing. And really, if they come through, it's so big, it's a nationwide company, they'll end up, helping everybody in the tiny home industry, not just me. So I wish I could just be me, but it's not. All right? I think that's it for tonight. Hope I didn't bore you. I know if I talked too much. Hats off to everybody. Thanks to everybody. I just want to tell you, at Incredible Tiny Homes, let me count the number of homes. Okay, we got 2 in the workshop. We've got Susan. We've got a 10x20 Hobbit that we're going to be building. That's sold. We just got another one. It was a 28-footer yesterday we sold. We just sold another one, 22 today. And I'm working on a 24 that's done. I've got 19 names and files that we're calling and talking to. And we got another stack and emails coming in every day. The business is growing. We love it. We're adding to our staff. We just hired Cindy that's going to help coordinate all the inventory, all the quality control. So when them houses leave, she's got a checklist that all the windows work, all the plumbing works, all the electrical, the lug nuts on the trailers work, all the slide valves, everything is done. Check, 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 quality control out the door, and we don't raise our prices. We don't raise our prices because we don't need to, because we're smart, we're efficient, and we try to stay on task and on budget, even with our overhead growing a little bit. But if our overhead can grow, that means that our quality can be better and our efficiency will be more, and we can add more homes and build more at a time, so we can pay for our overhead and create a revenue without charging you all more. To me, that's just good business. I never met Warren Buffett. He may be laughing at me right now. He probably didn't watch. Why would he watch me? Anyway, I'm trying to build a business, and we'll see if it works. I may be belly up. You guys might be seeing me rolling down the road there needing a meal after this, but I'm doing all I can. Thank you so much for all your comments, good, bad, and ugly. Had a couple, four bad ones? Oh, okay.
No.
24 bad
24.
ones?
Talk about
24 bad ones?
No, the 24-hour
Oh my God, I already did.
Say it again.
Okay. Friday.
Invite everybody.
Everybody. Come to the party. I'm talking rockin' party.
Yeah.
Friday, 11 a.m., Moorestown, College Square Mall. If you're within 500 miles, I guarantee you need to come, because we are going to be party all night, all day, 24 hours, an entire home will be built. At the end of that 24 hours, we got a countdown. At 12 o'clock Saturday, it will be auctioned off. And the auction will be nationwide through Facebook Live, so we'll be 24 hours live. We're going to be 24 hours, and then we're going to auction it off. And what I love about it is that the recipient is a war veteran. He lost a limb, been struggling most of his life. And all the proceeds, every single dime, is going to him. Not everything has been donated. We've had to purchase some here at Incredible Tiny Homes. We put in several dollars, and I don't want to say how much, but we have put in to finish this build. Not everybody in town was able to go that much, so we're going to build, we're throwing in the rest. All my guys are working for free. But we've had such a turnout. Sherry's went across town. We've got water from all grocery stores, pizza places, restaurants bringing food. I've asked moms and dads and people that know how to cook and want to bring a covered dish, please come on and feed our guys. We got, military contractors coming from out of town. We just told today that the recruiting office, which is right across the parking lot from where we're building, is they're going to bring in, they got 20 recruits there that'll be training that 24-hour period. They can come over and help us. We'd love to have you. I'm going to bring 40 paintbrushes. I want this thing painted. And I'm going to tell you, it's got the flip down front porch. All right. It's doors, windows, everything. We're going to try to paint it, whitewash it, stain it, metal roof on it, spray foam. I talked to the company. They're coming and spray foaming it. So while they're spray foaming, we're going to be outside putting the lap siding on it. It's going to be super sweet. It's going to have shutters along the windows, flower boxes outside underneath the windows. And guess who I'm catering to? I know, you know what? I'm catering to the ladies. Why? Because today is National Ladies Day. No, is it ladies? They may be offensive. It's National Women's Day. Oh. I should have wear red. Here's my red. But you know what? It is. And, you know, hats off. Most of my customers are ladies. And I do appreciate them. I really do. We had a beautiful, was it Jeannie? Jeanette?
Jeanette Pierce.
Jeanette.
Yeah.
You can't say her first, last name. They'll go get her and shoot her. You gotta watch.
She's from Texas.
You gotta. Well, she's Texas. She carries a gun. She wanted places for her gun. Jeanette came up, and all the way from Texas. Thank you. She was sweet to work with. And we went over her plan. I wish I could just film how we do a plan, because we changed it 5 times within 7 minutes. Changed it all. I mean, rearranged it, flipped it down. She's got a raised up floor. We got storage under the floor. We got a Murphy bed coming down. The Murphy bed's going to be lifted up so it can come down and be a couch underneath it. Did all that in 4.3 minutes. Done. Over. Doors. She looked at me. She goes, oh my God, really? I said, yeah. We can raise the ceiling up here. We come over here. You got storage under your stairs. And then you can have the other loft up there for complete office. So she thought that was going to be her bedroom. But then we switched, put a Murphy bed in the living room. Then we went up there in the living room. Up there, now she's got a loft up there, and she can sit up there and do her stuff and do her crafts, and she can go. I mean, it was awesome. Isn't that awesome? And we did it all. What's this?
Pam Harris just told you.
Yeah. International Women's Day. Oh, what? And red is for Women's Cardiovascular Health Awareness, Randy?
Gotta teach y'all.
I don't know. You know what?
You don't know.
I don't know. I just seen the
Thank you, Pam.
Lady Gaga in
Stop, Randy.
Katy
Stop.
Perry was wearing red today, and they refused to buy bread. They weren't going to go to the local grocery store and buy any food. So I thought, my mom's a woman. Hats off. All right. Anyway, it was awesome. We changed the floor plan. I'm working with, like I said, we got a 22-footer, 24-footer, 28-footer, and we got a 20, 10 by 20, and I love it. We're good. We're rolling, and we're everybody in here is full tilt. We start at 6. We quit at 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's part of building a business. I can't thank enough for the country we live in. I can't thank enough for the opportunity, because I started with a borrowed handsaw in a backyard with borrowed equipment, used stuff, and now we're coming back. You know, we're making this thing happen. And I lost my resort back in 09 when the big crash hit. Nobody helped us. Nobody bailed us out. They bailed out GM. They bailed out all the big banks, but they didn't bail out us. And a lot of other people that lost everything. And that's my big pet peeve now, is our tiny homes. You can buy a tiny home for less than what you can buy a car for. And if you buy one, you've always got a home to live in. It's not going to degenerate. It's not going to fall apart like a camper. You come back next Wednesday, and I'm going to show you a beautiful thing about the difference between a tiny home and a camper. All right, an RVIA certified structure that the world will loan money on, but they will not loan money on a tiny home. And I think that's about to change. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Anything else? YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Tell about the new thing on Facebook.
Countdown.
With YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and go to YouTube and subscribe, and you're entered to win the house.
There you go. You just heard it.
100,000 subscribers.
We hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm giving a home away. A 20-foot home is gone. Free. There's some other things. I think there's some other people that are saying they're going to give a home away, but you got to go in here. You got to sign up and all this email. I don't want nothing. You got to subscribe. I just want my YouTube channel to go up for marketing so we can be more popular out there. People can hear about Incredible Tiny Homes. It's marketing, but I'm giving a house away. All right? That's what I want to do. So go to Facebook. Do what she just said. Like, share, spit in the floor. Go to YouTube. Kick it. You just subscribe and you're in, right? Go. So, free house. All right? Free house. 20-footer. Yep. I hope it doesn't happen tomorrow because I don't have enough money to build a house. But you know what? we'll have it. You hit 100,000, we're stopping and building that house, and we're going to give it away. All right. Anything else? I'm going to forget.
Guess what? Pam has another.
Oh my God, Pam, leave me alone. What happened? Do you get teaching hand? What? She just left.
Yeah. So do you teach fat older women how to build in the workshops?
Yes, but it costs extra.
And no one's fat.
No one is. No one. Yeah, we'd love to have you come on. You know what? That's a good thing that she brought up, is that we have our workshops. That's a great time to come and volunteer. It's a great time to come and watch what's going on. We got a bunk room, and pay some room and board. Come on and watch what we're doing. $300 a week. We'll feed you and give you a place to lay down, and you can, wash up a little bit.
And the third workshop is Sunday.
Yeah, we got a 24-hour build starting Friday. It'll be over Saturday morning. We start at Sunday for a 6-day build, building 2 homes in 6 days, and one of them is going to be awesome because, both of them are awesome, but one of them is unique because it's a 5th wheel. Mm-hmm. We've never built a 5th wheel in a workshop, and so we're excited about that. So, yeah, come and volunteer if you want to learn more about what we do. Mm-hmm. I've got a lot of neat things coming up. We're working on communities. I've got a concept that we're working on where it's going to go coast to coast. We're going to put communities everywhere, and I got such an inexpensive way to do it. All right, I'm working on that and a couple other cool surprises. All right.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much for tuning in. I love y'all. I really do. I thank you for giving me this business and giving me an opportunity to do what I love to do. And thank you very much. Have a good night.